This is something that many of the traders and investors have actually seen a lot, that 9 out of 10 traders actually lose money in the stock market. This is a report from SEBI, a recent report that 90% of the traders lose money. 5% people are not even able to beat FD returns, means they are not able to even generate more than 5%, 6%, and only 5% are profitable. Now, every trader or investor that enters the stock market only has one goal, be it you trade in shares, you are investing in the stock market, even if you are in the futures and options segment, anything, if you only apply for IPOs, anything, any person who enters the market only and only has one goal in mind. Okay, anyone can guess what that goal is, and that goal is to actually make money. Now, any trader who enters does not think that I will earn money only today, I'll earn money only this week, or I'll earn money only this month. The goal, ultimate goal, is to earn money consistently. That is, because once you get addicted to the stock market, there's no going back. Now, why is that only 5% of the traders, or you can say investors, are able to achieve this goal? This course will give you a lot of tips on how you can start your stock market journey, and what is the mindset of the top 5% traders or investors who are actually profitable in this business. Okay, towards the end of this course I will also share my strategy with you. You can definitely backtest it. Now, the basics that you need, or basics that are there to be in the top 5%, is something that we'll cover in this entire course. Okay, this is a free course for everyone. It's for anyone who invests in the share market, or anyone who invests in the future and option segment. It is for everyone. Now, before we start with what you need to do, we also need to understand what you need not do. Okay, that is more important, I feel, in today's scenario, that 95% traders are actually failing. So we'll understand the reasons on why are they actually failing in the stock market. Okay, the first and the primary reason is lack of education and knowledge. Now, anyone who actually comes in the stock market who is thinking that I will only invest in future and options, then you do not need to learn what is the stock value or what is the underlying asset, but always remember that options also derive their value from the underlying assets. Now, you need to understand technical analysis, fundamental analysis, the most important, risk management. You need fundamental analysis only for investing in stocks. You do not need fundamental analysis for investing in futures and options. But why is it important? Because future and options depends on stocks. How the stocks moves, depending on that, the future and options are derived. One of the other primary reason is emotional trading. I definitely say that it's revenge trading. If you have faced a loss, you might take more trades and end up being in losses more rather than stop trading. So I have been in the market for the last 3 years, and I have done a lot of losses, tremendous losses. Now you need to respect that market is going against you. Okay, so accept your losses and you can definitely trade another day, or close the market. One of the important reasons is fear and greed. You might sell off a stock thinking that it will go down. There is panic selling, although you have done your fundamental analysis, but you're not sure. The other one is greed. You will not book your profits on time. This is something that even I am guilty of. Each and every trader is guilty of. Okay, and every trader might have done this in the past. I can guarantee you that. That is over trading, taking too many trades in a short period. Like even in a single day, to cover the losses, they might take 2 trades, 3 trades, and instead of a 2,000, 3,000 loss, they might end up losing 10 to 20,000. Now, this is something that has impacted a lot of Indians specifically, because there are various influencers, there are a lot of financial influencers in the market. There are many, even on CNBC, Avaz, there are many people who give stock tips. Now, without doing your own research, investing in any stock just on the basis of rumors, or even news or anything of that sort, is something that will definitely go against you in long run. Okay, many of these influencers are even paid by the companies to actually promote their stock. Even this is something that happens. So please do not go with rumors and be self-independent. Please do your own research and invest in stocks that you definitely are confident about. Okay, you really need to have a clear strategy. By having a clear strategy is, do you have time to invest in the market? Like, can you sit every day in the stock market? Then you can definitely try futures and options. But I would definitely recommend to you, unless and until you are, based on my experience and the traders that I've spoken to, unless you are profitable in the equity market, and you won't be profitable in futures and options. So you need to first try equity for 1 year or two, be profitable in what all stocks you've invested, understand the various ways how the market runs, and then get into futures and options. That is my biggest recommendation to each and every trader over there. Okay, you need to have your discipline and maintain your patience. Okay, this is something that happens, that is some people who trade without having a stop loss. That is something that we can wipe off your capital in one single day. And it is really important to have that mindset that you should not break your own rules. Okay, now many people enter the stock market thinking that they will get overnight success. It is a very long term period. You can say that in a short run you cannot expect unrealistic returns. You will not double your money in a year. I'll just explain it to you with an example as well if you want. I'll also share an example. The example is like, when you're thinking that you will get rich quickly. Okay, there is a investor, an ace investor throughout the world, Warren Buffett. The maximum that he has generated returns is up to 20% every year. That is the maximum returns that he's saying, and he is one of the richest guys in the entire world. Okay, the other example is Mukesh Ambani. Everyone must be knowing Mota Bhai. Now let's look at his chart. How has he been doing over the years? Now if you look at his net worth, you will see that he has never doubled his money in a single year. From 51 billion from 2019 it went up to 88 billion, then in 2021 only 92 billion. Now he definitely has more resources than we have. Even he is aware about the stock market. Even he could have invested in the stock market and even he could have doubled his money, but that is not how it works. So be realistic in your expectations. Okay, now the other important factor is that many people don't estimate the risk that they're facing. Stock market is a very, very risky business. Okay, I have seen people who have wiped off their entire capital of lakhs, crores. This is the place wherein you need the knowledge, you need the skills. So stop loss, risk management, these all things are very important. Now we'll come to the part wherein we'll discuss what is that one thing that separates the 5% traders from the rest. What is the most important thing, okay, wherein you can be successful in the stock market. And the most important thing, even more than a psychology, more than strategy, it is actually your psychology, your mindset. How are you? What are your expectations from the stock market? Even if you come in with the stock market and the stock market thinking that I will only generate 15 to 20% of returns every year, that is the best possible mindset that you can have. And again and again I can tell you this, that having that discipline, having that mindset is much more important than having a good strategy. You can use one strategy, you can even if you think that you might hit your stop loss in a day or two, you'll change the strategy again, you'll keep on changing your strategies. But based on my experience, more than strategy, your discipline and mindset is really, really important. So I would really like to wish all the very best to each and every one of you, and I hope that each and every one of you is profitable. Thank you.